Alright, welcome back YouTube to A Programmer Plays the Mobius Machine. In our previous episode, we used our newfound water ability to explore deeper into the mining grounds, ultimately netting us a boss fight which netted us a underwater booster. We can move very fast now. So, we're using that booster to see what else is down here. What's underwater? I'm pretty sure that these guys' shockwave can hurt each other, which is great. I've acknowledged in this game several times that I really like that the enemies can hurt each other. There are some exceptions to that. In the boss fight that we did previous episode, I was getting a little annoyed that some of the enemies were immune to the falling rocks, but, you know, you can't have everything. If we get like a ricochet or something, then that might do it, but I don't think we otherwise have a way to deal with this. Yeah. Ricochet would be cool. I love ricochet weapons in games. One of my favorite weapon types. Ever since the flat cannon in Unreal Tournament. There's a way for me to age myself. I thought I was good, but I was not. Oh, I see why. Okay. Ah, fun. All right. Gotcha. All right. The speed does pick up, so. No! We can do this, we can do this. We just need to be better at shooting from slightly weird angles. Yeah, sniper module fragment acquired. Sure, that's probably worth it, right? We're getting a lot of mileage out of the sniper, actually. It was invaluable last boss fight. Know that I can make that jump. I super can't if I'm doing that. Slightly longer jump or a mid-air glide or something. So that's fine. All that is fine. surprisingly well. This feels like a door that will open from the other side. Where are we going? Balloon? Nope. To hell, I guess. We've looped around. I feel a little silly that it took me that long to put that together. Gosh. I feel very silly about that, actually. Okay, okay. Onwards and upwards. Yep, that tracks. Okay, that also tracks in a rather unfortunate way. Alright, so there's a big chest down there. Do I think, you know what? Sure. We've cleared out the enemies here. It might as well. Oh. Apparently, this room's tall enough that the distance calculation comes into play for enemy spawning. I'm at this point convinced that it is distance-based. Got Seeker module. Cool, I think. Okay, bad. Super bad for me. Let's do that. Let me go check out what's in the middle here. That is entirely my own fault. Gosh, we're not close, are we? We're like, it's not too bad. Not close though. Oh shit. I don't want to deal with you. Oh, make an enemy of an enemy. Alright. We could try climbing up, but honestly, I think we're just... These guys have surprisingly much health, I feel like. Way better. Cash on us, which does make me nervous. I'm assuming that you are who I need to kill in order to get that part. I always forget about them doing that. Roughly where we need to go next. Submarine. Battery. Nice. does that put us at, actually? It feels like I've picked up more than that, but obviously I have not. Alright, so this opens from beneath, somehow. Presumably over here. Say swimming in cash, but we've got a good chunk of cash considering how many, or how few, I should say, friends we have ready to use. I'm gonna look at the workbench real quick, just to jog my memory. So we've got enough for this. Like so we can go ahead and just do this. There we go. Hell yeah. I'm not gonna lie, both of these actually do kind of feel worth using an extrapolator to do. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do it. I know that I had said before that I wasn't gonna do that, but more energy and better attraction both seem so attractive that it's hard to turn them down. The attractor does not pull money towards you. It continues to be a little bit of a surprise to me. Aha, cool. Oh, and okay, gotcha. This feels like I'm headed towards a boss. Misjudged. Judged again. I did want to ride that balloon up, but we got distracted and came all the way over here instead. Oof, another one of these situations. Another battery. Sure. It's going to, yeah, okay, cool. I've done a bad job, I feel like, in this playthrough specifically, but also just generally, but especially in this playthrough, where I've started sentences and then not finished them. I need to be better about that. Because what's been happening is I've been having thoughts right before they become proven or disproven. And so, like, I'll start to say something, and before I've finished even saying it, it's obviously either the case or not the case. Thank you. This is the boss. Yep, sure is. Don't touch me, you idiot. Is there any solid ground to stand on? Yes. Did I skip on that? Yeah, I did. guy didn't get killed by that. Alright, so what are we? Oh, okay. I see. Yay! First try! No, don't go in the space. I don't want you in the space. I want you in my pockets. Hooray! I've never noticed that corner platform. I'm so glad that it existed, because I needed the health. I need the health very badly. Spent the whole fight in overclock because I couldn't heal. Fair. I've not been using the overclock mechanic, and I know that I should. Like, I totally understand that it is probably very overpowered. I need that energy for healing. All right, gear unlocked. Vertical thruster. You can now propel yourself upward when climbing ladders. Press left and B while on a ladder. That's pretty cool. That, I don't think I've ever seen this ability in a Metroidvania, which is exciting. I love it when I get new abilities that I haven't seen before. Whee! Oh, alright. So there is a little bit of, like, inertia to it. This does highlight a bit of a... This is a common problem for video games. Where the player can sort of outrun the camera. So, like, see how, like, right now I'm on the bottom of the camera? And when I do this, I end up near the top of the screen. And that's a problem, because it means that I, like, can't react to what's there, because it's literally invisible to me. The best way usually for that is to try and do some math to, like, project forward extra based on the player's speed, but that math can get real tricky real fast. But yeah, like, I have no reaction time. Like, if they put spikes up here, I would have to just be like, well, we're going into the spikes. Well, shit. Alright, we've reached a new area. We just got an achievement for East Forest or something like that? I missed it a little bit. missed that jump. I do enjoy this mechanic. Oh, that's fun. I don't know which of these I need to be on. Okay. Overclock scatter is about 8 times the damage of an assault, good for certain moments. Yeah, I can. Oh, fuck me. Oh, okay. Okay. Shit. I was not expecting to get myself in trouble so quickly. I've gotten myself very in trouble. Shit. Yeah, fuck. Alright. Noted. Second boss fight already, I guess. We haven't really gotten to use our ladder abilities. Oh, okay. Learning the tells, but it's slow going. Shit, I just straight up misinput there. Alright, and now we're to the problem with corpse runs, which is, that's like $300 question mark? I feel compelled to go back and get this. Like, it would be wasteful for me not to, but... Oh, okay. It was the bottom one. No. Oh, man. It's all gone wrong. Let myself get cornered there. Shit. I don't know why I didn't see that coming. Ooh. Alright. We did it. Another boss down. Yeah. Like, I get the design intent of corpse runs, right? Like, the point is to, like, make the player have some value of their currency, like, to add some stakes, but it can backfire because it means that you get into a boss fight and you're like, I feel underpowered for this, but my money's in there, and so I feel obligated to keep throwing myself at it. Even though Metroidvania is like kind of the design of Metroidvanias, right? Is that you hit a boss, you hit some obstacle that you don't feel like doing, or if you feel under-equipped for, and you should go do other stuff. Like, that's what you're supposed to do, but if you've got corpse runs in the game, those two design goals fight each other. Alright. So, rant over, and we've got a parachute now. Which I promptly, immediately forgot the input for. Press right bumper. Hey. That is actually a huge thing, since that now gives us effectively a longer jump. Gosh, that's going to be massive for us in terms of mobility. Oop, forgot the heat happened. Alright, let's see how much parachute helps with getting around over here. That spot, definitely. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Tactical applications. kind of feel like I've made a mistake doing this, but... Okay. That does come back. But we can shoot it from underneath, that's fine. Can't boost with the parachute on yet. Haven't been back in here since we got our water ability. Where's this gonna pop us out? Oh, okay. More? Could have been here a while ago. Just happened. Fun when the starter zone has surprise high-level beasties. Yeah, for sure. I feel like we turned this on forever ago. I like the way that they taught us that. That was clever, the way that they set that up so that you could connect the pieces. Gosh. Again, we have just an embarrassment of options right now. We'll come back to you later. Saw that treasure chest over there and I want it. Alright, so over here. Send me on up. Salt module, nice. Very much want to put that to good use. Dokie, excellent. Surprising that I've never been there. Hello, you. Okay. Questionable decision, but I respect it. Can I even get there? Not this way, but we can slip under, I think. Did not. Oh. Well, okay, sure. Not gonna lie, that was a little embarrassing. I can play video games. All right, let's see. Various these things. This has to be like a fake wall, right? There's no way that that's not a fake wall. Apparently we've hit saturation for how many controls I can remember at once. Didn't realize that I succeeded. There we go. Wasn't initially sure if maybe, oh, Okay. Maybe there was a secret door behind all that. No, there wasn't. How many times have you said it's Morbin time? Not enough, obviously. Trying to like double jump in order to pull out the parachute, similar to how you would in Subsong. That is not the control. All right, excellent. That's that. Sniper module fragment acquired. Excellent. There's nothing I didn't. Yeah, okay, great. Alright, so I'm feeling pretty good about that whole space. I think I can get up here. Not really, not with my current ability set. Yeah, nice. Thank you for the shouting. No problem. Happy to give you a shouting. Support the homies. Alright, so there's stuff over here which we probably can do and just didn't because we have such a glut of options. This, it feels like the map is telling me that this is a fake wall down here and we're gonna like break it from the other side. What I'm tempted to do, actually, I know it just came over here, but let's actually let's go back into here. Nope. Back into here. What do we have available? Nothing. Literally nothing. We have no options here. Fair enough. Thought we did, but I was wrong. Using... Yeah, alright. Order module, okay. Using our ladder boost, we should be able to get to some pretty interesting new places. Combined with parachute. Seeker module, alright, excellent. I bet, hold on, I bet that we can actually explore even more. Oh, so close. We got it anyways. Bonk. Alright. Put me on up. Where the hell am I going now? Because we still haven't... Oh! Okay. We still haven't even, like, found the map for, this zone. Like, we came up here and had a time, beat a boss, and then, like, turned around and left. Or we didn't even, like, turn around. We just, like, found an exit and took it. I always forget that they do that. Every single freaking time. Oh! We're here. Ah, okay, so the map's actually connecting in on itself. That is fun. I kind of figured that that would be like an isolated area. Figured wrong. So if that's the case... We really are just like spoiled for choice here. We've got so many ways that we can go. There's all this like stuff down here in the underground lake that we haven't done yet because we've just barely gotten the diving suit. Was this always partially underwater and I just like just completely failed to even like acknowledge that? I kind of think... Oh, man, there's so many things we can do. We can do this now, you know. Get stuff like that. A little treat for me. With the parachute, we can climb to a bunch of places. We've got the boost that would let us get into a bunch of swimming places. We've got tons of options. So next episode, I'm not sure what I'll do next. But I am going to end this YouTube episode here. YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!